巴巴娘惹是指15世纪初期定居在马六甲、印尼和新加坡一带的中国明朝移民和当地原住民通婚产生的混血后裔。这些文化在一定的程度上受到当地马来人或其他非华人族群的影响。男性称为巴巴，女性称为娘惹。由于巴巴娘惹是混血后裔，所以它的文化是马来人、华人以及西方人文化的结合体。巴巴娘惹的文化包括了首饰、娘惹糕点、娘惹菜、餐具、服饰、绣珠鞋等。绣珠鞋可追溯到20世纪前，槟城和马六甲当地的娘惹社群都会穿上自己的绣珠鞋。在槟城，热爱文化的人会呼朋唤友，一起成立协会，为了是保存这些独特的文化。
I'm Lim, and I am 70 years old, born a Peranakan, presently teaching Nyonya shoe beading at Penang Heritage Trust. I was formerly a elementary school headmistress. The last post I was in Convent Light Street. I retired from there. It was after my retirement that I got involved with social work, and I was with the Wanita group under the Penang State Government, teaching the single mothers handicrafts and cooking. And it was during that time that one of the counselors asked me to, since she knows that I was a Peranakan, to teach Nonya shoe beading. And that was how I started teaching shoe beading. From then till now, it has been 20 years since I started, and I've taught in various associations. One of them was State Chinese Penang, and also the Senior Citizens Association. After being involved with the different associations, PHT approached me to run classes, shoe beading classes, at a center which they named PAPA. PAPA actually is Penang Apprenticeship Program for Artisans. And since I've been in PAPA, I have been asked to do demonstrations in many places. Two of my favorite places that I have been, one was opening a Doubletree promotion where I did demo there, and the other one is at the Rainforest Festival in Kuching.
从小，娘惹们必须向家中的妇女学习制作绣珠鞋。
我妈妈和母亲从小就教我了，可是我还是觉得自己绣得不够好，还要多学。
因为市面上是不会有商家售卖绣珠鞋，他们必须花上不少时间，秉着坚持的念头，一针一线地绣出一双属于自己的绣珠鞋。
My main objective for running classes is so that the skill and the knowledge don't die off. With that in mind, and also another personal objective of mine is that the younger set who learn all this, at least they could expand on it.
珠鞋绣得好，未来嫁得好。根据一部新加坡连续剧《小娘惹》，一双绣珠鞋代表着一位娘惹的终身大事。若是绣珠鞋绣得精致漂亮，就代表这位娘惹嫁得风光体面。男方的家长会以绣珠鞋是否绣得好这个部分来决定他们家的媳妇。
Shoe beading is a dying art with the younger generation because for them they think it's time consuming and they would rather spend the time with their handsets and they can easily buy the shoes off the rack.
制作绣珠鞋可以考验一个人是否能够心平气和地坐下来，非常有耐心地制作绣珠鞋，所以 它能培养娘惹大家闺秀的气质和修养。
I'm Joe Sidek. I run Georgetown Festival. I'm also an industrialist. I run a factory producing textile chemicals. I'm 57. I noticed that it was dying because there was a program called the Papa, which they were trying to revive it. There was not much interest from the young people to carry it, and the time consumed trying to do a beaded shoe and trying to market it at 400-500 ringgit was not a very sustainable project.
I found it's not easy to get the younger generation to be interested to do Nyonya shoe beading. So I have no choice but to think of more modern and contemporary design and something easy for them, for the younger generation to do.
The idea is to how to present what is old to a contemporary relevant audience. So I think it's important to let young people have access to culture in a medium, in a way that they can understand or relate to.
除此之外，林女士会到不同的学校宣传绣珠鞋这项文化，让更多的年轻人能够认识绣珠鞋。
And one of the school I went to was a boys' school, Chongling High School. Now, when I went there, they were supposed to be doing little fridge magnets, like this mini kakya. When I run classes, I have 3 levels. Now, the first level, they learn to sew straight PEs, and I will teach them how to create their own designs, and they will use the big beads to sew. And for level 2, it will be the cover toe, where they will use the medium beads, and they'll be introduced to floral pattern.
学生们将会绣的图案大多都是倾向花卉、飞鸟、蝴蝶以及水果。
And third level, they'll be having the open toe, where they will use the fine beads to sew.
通常，小珠子的绣珠鞋加上复杂的手工艺，其价钱或高达1000多令吉。其实，绣珠鞋会特别为喜庆或哀悼的2种不同场合而制作。七彩缤纷的珠子以及精细的图案是喜庆场合的主导，如农历新年或庆生喜宴。而深沉的黑、白及蓝色适合穿在丧礼以及哀悼的场合。在这20几年来，林女士教过上百位的学生。
The youngest student that I've taught so far is a 7-year-old girl from Penang. Another 7 years old was my grandniece in Sydney. And the most senior that I have taught is a lady from Bukit Matajam, 72 years old.
其中有几位学生还拥有不错的成就。
And out of the students I've taught, they are ladies as well as gentlemen. And I'm happy to say that one of the gentlemen has opened a shop here in Penang and 2 in Malacca. Now, if I have overseas students who come in only for 5 days, I can't teach them a big proper piece. Like the level 1, I could only teach them to do a piece that is 5 cm by 6 cm. But at the same time, they still need to know how to create their own design.
I'm Kim Greenock, and I'm from Texas, but I'm living in Ipoh, Malaysia. I've always found great interest in different kinds of art, different things from all over the world. My husband got transferred here 2 years ago, so we're now here with my 2 children and my husband. When I walked by and I saw this, I went, oh my gosh, I have to go in and see this. The Nyonya beading was so important to me because it's a dying art. And so I found out that you could do classes. It's going to be interesting to learn how to do this and then take the art to a different part of the world.
I'm Jenny. I have a daughter and I'm from Penang. My name is Sandra. I'm married with a kid and she's my best friend. We signed up for Georgetown Festival last year to be the facilitator, and that's from there, that's where we got our interest in learning more on this shoe making. We are in stage 1 and we already finished our first piece, and this is my second piece, which we started I think almost 3 months back.
I would strongly recommend that the younger generation take up this art seriously because it is beneficial to them personally And it is something so special that you don't get it anywhere except with the Peranakan group of people. And I'm glad that I've spread it overseas. And my main dream is for it to be known internationally. Because all the students that I have taught, I told them, please expand and teach others. On the 14th and 15th of November coming, I'll be doing my demo at the Makers Fair in Pizza.
我叫陈志昂，今年15岁。我认为很多人都不喜欢学那个绣竹鞋，因为很少人去宣传它，而且很少人听过这种东西。虽然它很美，但是根本就没有人去问过这种东西。所以我觉得，如果要传承这个技术下去，就应该要多宣传它给社会给人知道。
Nama saya Kak Syafika binti Mak Fauzi. Saya daripada USM tahun pertama. Pada pendapat saya tentang kasut manik ni, dia kurang diketahui oleh orang ramai. Saya cuma tahu kewujudan kasut manik ini, tetapi sekarang ramai orang tidak memakainya lagi. Bagi saya, kasut manik sudah tidak popular, tetapi untuk generasi akan datang harap agar kasut manik ini diteruskan.
I was doing Teach for Malaysia program, and when I asked them what their idea of culture was or is to them, their idea of culture or entertainment would be Justin Bieber, K-pop, and you cannot blame them because what is the access for a 13-year-old to culture? So I think culture is always evolving. It's never stagnating. What is now pop art, still art, whatever, could be tradition 200 years from now. The job for all of us is to how to package tradition to a contemporary audience. Not change tradition, package tradition.
It's never too late to really start doing shoe beading because it's a dying art, and we would like the younger generation to carry on with it and see the beauty of the work.
绣珠鞋这项文化已经面临绝种的危机。要知道这项文化还是否可以保存、传承，这一切只有社会的造诣才能告诉我们。